Alright, might as well get this one started. I think I fixed my audio from last time, so, that's good. Although, hold on, I did forget something across the room, so this is gonna sound funny for a second. Alright, I know it sounds like I didn't fix the audio, but I promise that this game just, like, doesn't have any, menu music. So, I guess we're gonna get this started. On day 8. Oh shit, okay. Closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. Didn't I do this one? Sure hope I haven't done this one. That's... uh-oh. Alright. The sun rises in the east. Yes, because that's how, East Coast works. Yes, I've definitely done this one, because that's how I... Okay. So... north is that way. So... this is east. This is west. So closest to the sunset and furthest from the sunrise would be... this? Yes. Damn. Bam. Still good at this game. I'm gonna turn down the audio a little bit though, because that looks like it's a little bit loud. The game audio, at least. Alright. Oh my god. I'm actually really far behind where I left off. The game didn't save, did it? Oh no. Well, I guess we got some catching up to do. Okay. Oh gosh. Did I at least... It didn't save my organization of all of my things. Oh no. Okay. Let's do a little bit of organizing. Hi! Welcome. My game didn't save properly. So, we're gonna have to tread some, ground that we've already covered. But hopefully with this kind of game, unless you're going for, like, new routes, it usually doesn't take too long. Hello, Francesca. I already... Oh no, I'm so behind! Oh no! Oh no, we have to do the rescuing Jupiter arc again. Yeah, so mad. Is the you don't have to say anything if you don't want to, I'll just take it as a yes. Is the game audio sounding okay? Because I did theoretically fix it. Oh gosh. Okay. What does she want? She wants people gifting another wooden totems, but I don't know what they're called. Oh, this was the thing that was putting in all the work, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. We'll put it up, we'll put it up a little bit and just yell at me if it looks bad. Or sounds bad. I guess it wouldn't look, would it? It's the horned jackal. Right? This thing was putting it, that was this? And then, I know that yeah, this. Is this what you want? No. It's gonna... Okay, it's the moon heart. Sound always looks bad in my opinion. The moon heart was the Selenic whatever, I think. Selenic totem. Yeah, Selenic totem. Why am I using heads? I shouldn't use hints. Even if I'm catching up, even when I'm catching up, I should just play the game naturally, because if I don't know what the answer is, that means that it's still a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Verona. Oh, you're missing at the point where I was at. You want a Tenebrine cloak. Oh, wait, there it was. Shit. Tenebrine cloak. Single stone set in bronze. Oh, I remember this, like, I had, like, mad problems with this one. So, it's a single stone. It'll probably be obsidian. No, not obsidian. It'll probably be onyx. Because onyx is like darkness. Okay. Just put my plant down here. Did I have anything behind this? No. Oh gosh. Not this thing. Not this. This is the weirdo thing. Not that. I wish I... Oh, gosh. Okay, see? I need to redo my freaking organization where Jupiter! I didn't know Jupiter could do that. Hello, welcome. So you were here last time too. My game didn't save properly, so I lost a bunch of progress. So we're gonna have to tread some old ground, and I also have to put all of my stuff into the way where all my identified things are together, so that I know what all my unidentified things are, so I don't, like, go all over the place just looking for the things that are unidentified. I haven't even opened the, the cabinet. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Ariana Grande, we're really in it now. Okay. This should be all of my unidentified things. I did get this thing. Oh, this also needs to go over here. All of the... Okay, so it's a single stone set in bronze. So let's get all the things that are made of bronze. Not that. Not that. This is bronze. Why haven't I been doing it like this before? Why have I... Why am I kind of crazy? Why haven't I been taking the applicable things off of the shelf? Gold. Bronze. Good morning. This is dark wood. I'm pretty sure this is gold. This is in fact gold. That's bronze, but it doesn't have a stone, so I'm not gonna bother taking it off the shelf. And I think, okay. So, a single stone set in bronze. So, this doesn't have that, so it's not this. This is just entirely bronze. This is a green gemstone. What do green mean? Earth and nature. Oh gosh. Okay. Probably not this, especially because of all the symbols around it. Those are all not really hermetically important. And then turquoise. I'm so bad with this book. Oh my gosh. It's a stone of water, so not aquamarine. And what are these? What are you? What are these symbols? It has wood, and it doesn't mention anything about wood. It's gold and heat. Probably not that. I didn't choose a single one that's relevant, I think. Fuck. Okay. Put this back on the shelf. And I don't have any documents that are unread, I don't think. Oh, all of that's done. Yeesh. I shouldn't be getting stuck on a puzzle that I've already done. Maybe, do I ask for a hint? I guess. I feel a little bit bad about it. Yeah, uh-huh. Moonstone set in bronze? Why would it have been moonstone? Moonstone don't hide. Or I turn this in. I know what it is now. I know what it is once I... Anchor off. Why? Enveloping night. Okay, I see why. Actually, I don't know what it is because this is made of gold and not made of... Or is this bronze? Green porcelain. Gamers, we're really in it now. Move some of my other solved things over here. This is gold. Ah! This is a moonstone! This is a moonstone. Bam. Okay, there we go. Thunder. Alright. Let's go. Next up. Sorry, Barton. I'm not gonna pay attention to what you said because I've already seen it. What do you want? Oh, I've already done it. Valent. Valent. Holes. Curious Pills. I know what this thing is. I remember it from the other game. Aha! Thank you for the map of the catacombs. I'm not giving you a Corbin's Might. Your sister told me not to. And I want to continue on the route that I was on before. Share the design of a shadow catcher. What was the shadow catcher again? One of these shadow catcher. Shadow hold? Yes. So they have that symbol on it. It's this thing. Please? She's gonna insult my freaky cat again. By insult, I mean steal. And then this thing was the Corbin's Might. Bam. Yep. Partner's eyes were black. Wee. Oh yeah, and then it's just this gravestone that I'm looking for in the catacombs. Who doesn't love spending their catacombs? This? Not that one. Maybe it is that one. No. No, it isn't. It doesn't have the second little divot there. This. Ooh, as soon as I don't know what this is, but as soon as some character asks for it and I look at it in the book, I know that I'm gonna know what it is. Hello, Constance. Amphibian Talon? Yes, I also remember this one. Here you go. Yep. Yeah, she took my fucking cat to get to the woods behind Calgarth. Okay. 25, Calgarth Hall. This. And then the diverging hook is what I want, because that's what I did. Single gemstone of each of the thaumic branches. Okay. This and this. Okay. So this is citrine, malachite. whatever you call it. That's Amentic, Gradic, Diurnic. What are the three Thaumic branch? Oh, Diurnal, Individual, and Celestial. So there was Celestial and Diurnal. And then yeah, it should be this thing. No, not that thing. Not that thing either. Oopsies. I should be more careful. Oh. There we go. Having nightmares. He's been cursed. Yeah. Okay, so Noctic Sight. Go back on the bookshelf. Moonstone Guardian. Comforting Guardian. It is this thing. Got it. Alright. Oh, right. The Sextrum. What did this thing do again? I remember we were all quite taken with its name. Protects against insanity. Ooh, I think I remember what this is, because it is the symbol of protection. And then this thing. Insanity. Yeah, this thing. Did I saved Jupiter, right? I can hear the cat stepping on a computer in the other room. Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. Okay. The catacombs again. Not this. This one, though. Got it. Oh, a creepy little dude. Awesome. Eye of Cernunos. Have I identified that one yet? I feel like I've done that one. No, I haven't. Oh, I do remember that Sir Nunos in his drawing is holding this thing. Got it. Yep, Verona Green's missing. What's my letter? Ah! Ah! You can spare the time. We'd appreciate your help. There's something unusual about our house. Can't miss us. We're the only detached house on Ruskin. Ferryman's Way, Mill Lane, Woodcroft, Fairfieldstone, Ruskin. Only detached house. It was the something with like St. John's, the St. John's poppy. Come on. Maybe it's in the... Hearing charm. Oh, and it's the bat, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, no! I laughed. Okay, okay, I actually have it for real this time, guys. Guy with a face. Shimmer. I feel like I'm not doing great commentary on this one, kind of just in part because, like, what do I say about any of this? Oh, yeah, this thing. Sure. Not that. This. Come on, there we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's, I think it's this thing. I don't even need to know the name of it. Oh, okay. Is that everything? I think that's everything I need to solve this puzzle. It is everything I need to solve this puzzle. Okay. So, that goes there. After Z's is this. After this. That. And that means this goes there? Yep. Oh, and I got my thing! Keep it that much open. Oh yeah, hey girl. I remember you, you were weird. Deathly Hallow, yeah. No, it's just, hermetic symbology. Don't even worry about it, dog. What? Oh, the Veiled Fen, that's what she wanted. Brightly colored in the light. Oh, I think I remember. It's, this thing. I'm gonna close that in there. And, we're just gonna think about our day for a little bit while that, happens. Hope everyone's having a good day. And, yep. Today. Making pretty good time, I think. Oh my fucking god, this puzzle. Okay. It's fine, everybody. We got this. Sewing. I think it's... I think it's the shimmer that we're supposed to use to line all this up. Okay. I should... Okay. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Everything's everywhere. All the time. Okay, you guys go in the drawer. Okay. Now you can be on top. And... Oh god. I think I need to do this real quick. Yeah. So we're looking for this key looking thing. I don't know why I said key looking thing. I think this, and then sewing is kind of like gaming. Why aren't there more video games about sewing? Like, we have a bunch of, like, niche video game stuff. Why are no sewing games? Okay. And then this one. And then... Where's the last one? This little weird thing. A little weirdlet. Is it this? No. What? No. Because, like, the buildings need to be kissing. That's what's happening. Like, the buildings are all, like, kissing that one. I could say something more vulgar, but I shan't. Oh, it's this. It's this. So then... Well, we got two choices. I'm gonna go with this one. No. This one? Yes. There we go. Oh, right! The eye wall! Everybody loves the eye wall. Oh, and it's the little friend! It's the little fuck. Alright, open for business. Our last hope. Oh, you need something to, like, breathe underwater. On it. Maybe. Why don't my arrow, like, my WASD keys work to go down? Oh my gosh. Stop grabbing everything. Blood, breathe, ascus. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, called the halo, stays warm. Is this the thing? Sense of touch? Cool and smooth. Surprisingly warm. Yep. Here you go. Hello, customer. Hello, Rowena. Cedric's Thunder. Oh, I remember this. Kind of. St. Cedric's Thunder. We need gemstones and one of these hermetic symbols I know has something to do with like storms. Thunder. No. It's that it converts thunder into... And this thing has the symbol of thunder on it. And also I remember that these gemstones are storms and lightnings. Nice. It was said a while ago, but sewing rhythm games sounds like kind of stressful. Where's a game where you can like do like fabric drapery and then like make outfits from it? Ambra? A mental fog. Slow to work. They produce a noctic field. Okay, so... Do I remember what a noctic field looks like? I think the noctic is... 1 minute. Okay. We can solve this. So, what we're gonna do... We're gonna find an object related to noctic. Not the freaking Ambra. Selenic totems. They're noctic. Open this thing. Put the shimmer away because we don't need that. Where are you? Selenic totem. Is that really the noctic? That doesn't sound right. Oh, I need to find something made out of a noctic, like, metal. Are there any hold on. That's diurnic. Does my... Guys, what do you think the most noctic metal is? Radium? I don't know about that. Why would radium be the most noctic metal? Titanium? Honestly, not the worst shout out. Oh, silver! Silver, right? If gold produces a diurnic field... No, silver would produce a diurnic because silver is selenic, right? Fuck. Okay, hold on. Maybe. We'll see. Hold on. Where's something that's silver? This silver? Color and composition? This is silver. Do I have anything else that's silver? We're gonna go with this. Okay, I think that is a Noctic field, I think. Is this swirly? Well, if you don't know what Noctic means, you clearly didn't go to Antiquities school, because Noctic refers to the Thaumic disciplines that refer to things of the night. Duh. I still am slightly worried that silver isn't a Noctic metal. I'm worried that it's selenic. Is there... Okay. Sleep vessel? No, that sucks. I have concerns. I have concerns. Maybe... Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot that I can produce any field that I want using this thing. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Okay, what does this thing look like? We want this. No. And then this goes all the way to the bottom. This goes here. So that is what a Noctic field looks like. So we're looking for swirlies. Okay, everybody. Oh, but he keeps it locked behind the ethereal key. I hate my freaking boss. Where's the ethereal key? What is an E? Ethereal key. Hidden from prying eyes. Circular motion. Gemstones of night. So... now back to freaking Noctic stuff again. Onyx. Unless... Shimmer. This is the... there we go. Oh my gosh, there we go, ethereal key. And then one of these is the Ambra. Oh, whatever, but this game, Strange Antiquities, yeah, it's really cool. Very, like, magic identification. Okay. Okay, Noctic field. So we're looking for the swirly. Okay. Do you swirl? This does not swirl. Not this. Not that. This swirls. This also swirls. This does not. And this also swirls. Okay. 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 So... it's mental fog. So then... Then what we do is go to Hermetic Symbology. What is this? That's confusion. Confusion is very mental fog, you know? That's paralysis. And the last one, I do think it's the little guy. I think it's the man, but we still look. Blessings. Yeah, it's the little man. So let's put our little man up for... Here you go. Ah! Take it. Jeez. Next. Yep. Yeah, sorry, I cut out your memories when you kidnapped my cat. Bye! I guess that's all she wanted to say to me. Oh, I hate it when people's eyes are black because of strange magical purposes. You want a bone guard? What's a bone? Oh, it's the cup. King Cedric the Meek was well known to be terrified of being poisoned and always drank from the same goblet and placed a bone guard inside. He was stabbed to death in 1203. Bear the mark of the antidote. Yeah. Dude was meek. I mean, probably because he was terrified. Like, everything, he just kept talking about how he didn't want to be poisoned to death. And then everybody got sick of it and stabbed him. Antidote. Oh, it was like poison upside down. Is this one? No, not that one. Do I have anything with an upside down poison symbol? Is that an upside down poison? No. Okay. Oh, this, right? This is the thing? Yes, it is. All right. Ooh. I love it when people give me hands. I'm gonna put that next to my other hand. We're almost back to the point we were in at the end of the last stream, guys. Oh, I recognize this symbol from the crypt. That one guy from JoJo. I think to my left the day, to my right the night. Okay. I want to go to the crypt. This, right? Is the to my left the day, to my right the night? Or is it my... Okay, hold on. Fuck it. Yeah, okay. It's not his left, it's my left. Whoever died in there. Oh, look at her earrings. Nice. I like jinglies. Hello, David. Oh, it's unfortunate Verona drowned. Except she didn't, because again, know that from the last one. Family legends, hidden item of thaumic significance in the burial chamber. Oh yeah, I can't get in there because I don't have the thing. Alliance, a wandering shroud. What is the thing that I need? We're gonna go this. Then we go. No. Then we go to the W section. Except we fail. Shield, charm, and spirit. Okay. And the other one is Spirit Vault. I consider dangerous. Okay. Okay. Well, figure that out later. Oh, you don't look good, girl. You've been cursed, baby girl. Let's take care of that. Veins stand out darkly on the body. Eventually death will occur. That's unfortunate. Lamb siphon. Yes, I remember. Here you go. Have a better day, girl. Complicated relation. Alright, yeah. Freaking weirdo. Hello, Simone. How's your mom doing? 3 resonant objects. Lightest first, heaviest last. I remember... sort of... I remember failing this puzzle is what I remember. Resonance compass... Okay. This thing. We're just gonna go ahead and, I don't know if my microphone's picking up on the noise in the other room, but... Okay, okay. This guy is resonant. Congratulations. Okay, let's see. This is also resonant. Let me just... Yep, okay. Other side. Is the Corbin's Might? Is that it? Is it that? Yes, it sure is. Okay. And then... lightest first, heaviest last. So this is heavier than that. Okay. Bam. Ah! Oh, right. Right. Oh, I skipped it. Keep pulling. Wait, don't do it again. No! God, I hate having ADHD. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. One more. Yes. So then this, and this. There we go. Oh, this is the symbol that's on the thumbnail of the game. Put you here. Very ominous indeed. I need to fix the... Hold on. Let me fix something real. Maybe. Ah. We're gonna just move this down a little bit. There, maybe... There we go. Sorry, I didn't like how things were clipping into the top. And also you can see chat better now. Balmic needle. Have I identified one of those? Have I? I feel like I have. I haven't, never mind. Controversial items. They can reach in the mind of the recently deceased and give an impression of their thoughts before they died. Curiously, the weight of these tall items decreases when heated. Okay. We're just gonna put that there. Actually. Maybe 1 pound. Okay. We hold it over the fire for a second. Nice and toasty. That did not decrease in weight. Just gonna do this with all the things that sounds like it fits. Also didn't decrease in weight. Super heavy. Hold it over the candle. No! No! No, wait. Oh, gosh. Let me just hold it here now for a little bit. No, also not that one. Okay. All items. Let me do some more shop organization. Because it's easier for everybody when I don't fumble around looking for the things that I still have to identify. Go over a little bit so I can see it better. I kind of wish in Strange Horticulture, I think I mentioned this last time, but I'll do it again. In Strange Horticulture, it was really easy to just like decide to organize your plants by color. Whereas in this, artifacts are a little bit, everything's a little bit brown here for the most part. Still beautiful art design. Like, I'm not trying to say that's like a, or not like a criticism of it, but most things are brown, which means that I can't really sort them by color. We've almost got things slightly situated. Ascus, Moonstone Guardian, the Eye of Cernunos. We'll put that here, here, here. Okay. I think that's good. So, tall item. And then might as well also check and see what are Wixic stuff. Wixic is of the mind. So amethyst or Wixic, bloodstone, topaz. Or no, Wixic is of the body, isn't it? Wixic is of the body and Mentic is of the mind. That, yeah. That is more. Okay. Actually, Mentic. Malachite. Malachite and kyanite. This isn't tall. This thing, perhaps? I mean, if I keep heating things up, eventually one of them is gonna be lighter when I weigh it again. So... not that one. It really feels like it should be this one. Because the swirly is supposed to be the symbol of the mind, I remember. But it's not. It's not that one. I'm like totally sure. This, it feels like it should be this thing. Because this thing is so tall. But... God. Guys, I can't handle it. Okay. I don't know how long to hold this. It did not become lighter. Not this one. I feel like you had mentioned something about the ringing, but I'll still check. I didn't check how much it weighed before I did that. Screw it. What? 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 Huh? What? Okay. Hold on. What item did I get from doing the plinths? This? No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Ideas we're thinking. Yes. Goes all the way to the bottom. This goes all the way to the top. That's meant. Nope. Nope. You? Nope. This is what I get, guys. No? This is Mantic? Will you get lighter? Hold it here. Why? I didn't weigh it. I don't think it's gonna get lighter, though. Or I guess heavier than that. Are you... No? Just keep kind of bopping around, eventually something works, right? Okay. That didn't work. What note am I trying to match? I don't quite understand. Okay. Okay. Is Jupiter still gone? Why isn't Jupiter back? Fuck. I think I failed to get my cat back. Oh no. I should have paid attention to what the words were. Okay. I don't know what it's talking about. Talking about like something diurnic? I mean, that's diurnic, but... Okay. It's... God, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. It's fucking Flint. Where's my little Noctic dude? You. Yep. You. And then... I don't even know what that is. Okay. Yep. Well, okay, I did something. This is gonna be the fucking needle. This is gonna be the fucking needle. Gonna... Yeah, it got weird. Yep, here you go. Take your stupid needle. I think this is where we were last time. I think we finally fully caught up. People are afraid. No use to us, but you might be. Prove yourself, and perhaps Holgar would deem you worth saving. Require an object to steady my restless congregation. Okay. What do those do? Morgan's Folly. Making them open to suggestibility. I don't think so. And then Fortunance probably does the opposite. Enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been sapped, whether by exertion or by hacks. They're made of stone or iron and usually take the form of a small totem. Okay. That's not a small totem. This is made of tin. This is stone. Also a small totem. Let's see if that symbology is at all relevant. Could be truth. That could be the symbol that's on that. Then this thing. This is not stone or iron. I think this is the only thing I have that's like... Yeah, that's the only thing I have that's made out of like stone or iron. It bears the symbol of strength. What is the symbol of strength? I thought it was... Hold on. I need to look harder with my eyes. Death, paralysis, truth. Ah! Yeah, it actually was clearly right next to the symbol of truth. Okay! We're caught up! Ryder's partner was less fortunate. They found his frozen body a week later. That is less fortunate. Oh, I don't like his face. I am marked by Jupiter. The weird little bat thing. Where is Jupiter? Well, his Listen. I think that if he felt that insulted by it, he should have not looked like that. The Market of Jupiter on my map leads me to a square room on the ground floor. Other than an intriguing torn note, there doesn't seem to be anything of interest until I notice that the bookshelf is mounted on a runner and can slide to one side. I push it and it glides easily, revealing a hidden recess in the wall. Castle vaults are blocked. It can be great. Thank you. I didn't want to know what that said anyways. Blocked by a diurnic seal. It can be opened by any object made of silver or gold that produces a diurnic field. Awesome! You produce diurnic field, don't you? Yes, you do. Okay. Where are the vaults? I want the vaults. Vaults are blocked by a large iron door. It has no handle or keyhole, and it does not give in the slightest when I push against it. A rails have been thomically sealed, and that's much help. It's not clear what I need to open it. Yes, it is. Yeah, my medical recommendation is to stop having a face like that. As somebody who definitely got a medical degree and not communications, I think he should just look different. The door slides open without a sound, as though it has been well oiled over the years. Behind it, I find a large and natural cavern that extends to into the rock behind the castle. Somewhat disappointingly, the walls are lined with racks of whiskey bottles instead of the rows of artifacts I was picturing. When I show Edmund, he is delighted and spends some time examining the dusty shelves. It's not long before he makes a find I'm surprised I missed. I return to the shop with a spring in my step and a curious item that demands further study. And apparently a note. Bishop Square is a simple tool of my great-great-grandfather's devising, loosely based on a Briar's disc. Oh, I remember the Briar's disc from horticulture. You used it to find secrets in the map. By all accounts, he was an impressive man, but it would seem his mind began to fail him at the end. Perhaps he spent too long studying his Zia. He imagined invisible enemies coming to steal away his most prized possessions, so he began hiding them about the castle, noting their locations in a code that only he understood. So, this is based off of a Briar's disc. That means that when we put this... Oh! So, like, when we're told symbols, we, like, put this on that. Like, it's like, okay, put, like, the circle on this, and then we, like, go to, like, the lock or the whatever. Okay. So, we just need to know what symbols we're, like, meant to go to for things, and then I can do it. Alright. That there, and that there. I don't want you with the stuff that I've identified. Alright. I can't say too much, but it has fallen to me to carry a secret that people would have killed for, that people have killed for. It's a lot of weight to carry around in my head, so it's getting harder to bear around certain family members. It occurred to me that it would be safer in an ecumenical. A what? I mean, I think that's one of his secrets. I don't know if it's the secret. That he killed someone. Ecumenical is a receptacle commonly featuring a memento mori that acts as an aid to recollection. The memory cannot reside in both the mind and the ecumenical at the same time, and it cannot be stored indefinitely. When a memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. An empty ecumenical, on the other hand, has an ominous presence pulling at the threads of one's mind. Okay. This has a memento mori. Doesn't make me feel weird, though. A receptacle, so something needs to go into it. Is this unpleasant sensation in the back of my skull. And an hourglass is kind of a memento mori. You know, remembering the passage of time. Fuck yeah. Hey, David. People grinning restless. The followers of Holgar have been marching through the streets with that crazed priest at their head. Not long ago, that behavior wouldn't have been tolerated in the Undermere. Now there are people joining in. Thank you for my mail. In answer to your question, yes, it is possible to capture a wandering shroud. To the north of town, if you follow the little stream up through the woods, you'll come out on a hilltop that was clearly some sort of significance. It is not uncommon to see wandering shrouds there. Be patient, be still, and they will come. The north of town, if you follow the little stream upwards. Is this a hilltop? Or maybe it's... No. Sparrows? After a pleasant walk along the back, I reach a series of grassy mounds. The barrows. Whoever is buried here must have been important in their time. To collect what I have come for, I will need to be prepared. What is the thing that wandering shrouds don't like? I think it was a shield charm. How does the alphabet work? Yes, shield charm. So, shield charm. Maybe you? Yeah, so this is what I need to contain, yeah. Okay, I sit and wait quietly and patiently, not certain exactly what I'm looking for. For some time, nothing happens. Then, long after my mind has drifted towards a warm fire and a hearty supper, I notice a movement in the corner of my eye. A strange, thin mist has formed near one of the barrows. It seems to produce a sort of dark light, a contradiction that my eyes have trouble perceiving clearly. The ethereal creature, for surely this is a creature of some kind, ambles towards the vault that I have left out for this purpose, and I daren't breathe as it slowly nestles itself within the receptacle. Nice. Question, followers of Holgar. So, no. So, you know that lady here earlier? Like, the lady who was here, like, in this stream, who was like, can you give me something to, like, help me brainwash my followers or whatever? And I just gave her that thing that wouldn't help her brainwash her followers. So, she is a follower of Holgar and is seemingly trying to, like, I mean, it's not entirely clear what her plan is. Something about the casket, that thing that's showing up in the, like, day-to-day stories, like the things, like the story that we get every morning, because she mentions that casket that is showing up in the story. But otherwise, I don't really know what's going on with them. I know that this thing, this, like, Holgan Grimm, is related to them. I could probably read a bit more closely and figure things out. But I think I can go here now because I have the spirit, whatever. Yep. Doesn't seem right. There's nothing here. Hello? Hello? Hold on. I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? Wasting my time here. Was that for nothing? Was that nothing? Alright, I guess I'm not supposed to know what's up with that. I got to thinking after I left earlier, transferring the secret to an ecumenical only adds an extra step. It's safer than walking around within my head, but I would know where to find it. What I really need is a truth conduit so I can deceive them into thinking I know nothing at all. Wow, truth conduit. Truth conduit. Rolled along the tongue to cure that's not the thing I'm looking for. Tricksters and swindlers to distort and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some want to apply to them, but they can be and have been used maliciously. The gentle sound they produce anchors the mind as the spell is woven, combining symbology with a deeper, more primitive power. It's this thing, right? As it jangles. I've never felt more tired or more devoid of life. An apathy has settled into my bones that I do not seem to be able to shift. But while I still have breath in my lungs, I will not succumb without a fight. By the grace of Grey, I will find a way forward. Okay. Is she talking about the Grey's grace? Yes. There you go. I had a tip off about something exciting. Have you come across the so-called nameless gods? Did you know that the tall stones you sometimes find in high places were once doorways of a kind? And here's the exciting part. An inscription has appeared on the stone that sits atop Weatherlam. This is where you come in. I'm confident that a pit will open the doorway. Another option is Babalia to read the inscription. But they say that if you read the language of the nameless gods, you become cursed, which I can't say I like the sound of. I'm leaning towards the more direct approach, but then again, that could be dangerous too. Babalia. Meaning of the unusual symbols on a Babalia is not clear. They resemble a mentic field pattern, but these items themselves do not produce a mentic field. They can be used to aid translation of foreign texts, although they require some skill to make full use of. It's not transfer to the spoken language. And the other one was a what? A pit? What? 3 different elements that make up a pit allegedly represent the earth, the sun, and death, or darkness. The Dradic, the Diurnic, and the Noctic. These energies balance in such a way that the objects do not produce a recognized thaumic field. They can be directed to emit a powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock. Let me do a little bit of reading about the nameless gods. Just the Amphibian Talon. It's a broken path. So just in the Amphibian Talon. Yeah, honestly. English is interesting. Should I give him the Pit or the Babelia? I don't really know which one is better in this case, because it does feel risky. All of them feel risky, because I feel like the nameless gods wouldn't exactly take kindly to us exploding their door via sound waves. But I don't want to be cursed. I feel like maybe the Babelia, because that feels more subtle at least. I don't know. This guy can get cursed. I'm not him. So... Boop. 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 Whoop. Oh, I knew what that looks like. Okay. Something that looks like the Mentic Field. This doesn't look like the Mantic field, does it? This doesn't either. Yeah. Playing rock music at 1 a.m. Listen, our downstairs neighbors that have moved in, bless their souls, have been playing, like, Indian music until 1 in the morning. And honestly, they have pretty good taste. The music is pretty good. I mostly just care about the fact that it's at 1 in the morning. Oh, this resembles a Mantic pattern. Do you produce a field? I don't... No, it doesn't produce a Mantic field. I'm pretty sure if I get something wrong once, I might croak it, and then I have to do the dice minigame, which might be fun for the people who haven't seen the dice minigame. It says, okay. Mate, fuck, you know what? You only live once. And you know what? I'm actually gonna live forever. I only live once, but that once is for the rest of eternity. Here's a token of my appreciation, something for you to ponder over. Oh, I love it. Great. An avocado. With dreams of earning his fortune long banished from his mind, the man brought the casket to a trusted friend, the curator of a museum in Undermere. Together they looked for answers. I don't like that. Stop bringing things to the Undermere. I am buried with the Knight of Thorns. What does that mean? The Knight of Thorns? This guy? He's got a bunch of, like, crests and stuff. Or... The Knight of Thorns. Rise in the winter, rising in summer. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. You go away. These are the symbols of the seasons. So this is the winter. Mars is the male symbol. Rising in summer. Fuck yes. The smells and sounds of cooking greet me as I enter the castle kitchens. I feel a bit foolish as I try to avoid the cook's glares while following the clues left to me by a mad old man. What was I thinking? I'm not going to find anything here. And yet, on the exact spot where the map leads me, there is something, a floorboard that has been cut and replaced. With a little difficulty, I lift it up and feel around in the cavity before my fingers grasp something hard. Another little fuck. He's actually a decently large fuck. I still don't- okay. Buried with the Knight of Thorns. Is... I don't really know what else this could be. I breathe deeply from the spirit vault and it clears my mind. I don't care to linger too long here, but I forge on until I reach the almost... This was the Hall of Shields! The stone sarcophagus sits on a raised portion of the rock in the center of the cavern. I hold the torch close to better see the inscription on the side of the tomb. It reads, "The sun's light will reveal my gift." Mystified, I cast my eyes up to the wall of the cavern and search the shields for some other clues, but nothing stands out. Do one of my things do sunlight? Do I have sun? Stone, storm, strength, suggestibility, sun, bond. They carry the warmth and light of the sun, and I've identified one of these. Scythian, St. John's Anvil, sun bond. I reach up and pull the shield down to reveal a small cavity hewn into the rock. Behind it is a blood red sun. That looks ominous. Okay. I still don't know what the card is. Buried with the Knight of Thorns. Hello? Is it you? I guess so. The tomb of one of the Knight of Thorns resides among an ossuary filled with the unknown dead from the Battle of Sutherfell. It is an unpleasant place that I do not plan to linger in. Happily, I am able to... Oh, this date. It probably would have come up with something with the Knight of Thorns. Okay. I'm able to find the item I came for without any difficulty, and I quickly leave and don't look back until I'm out in the bright of day once more. Let's just put that there. Okay. We're open for business. Oh, it's you. I've noticed some people claim not to fear death. They say that dying scares them, but not death itself. Not me, not the great Thomas Pope. Give me pain, give me fear. If I can feel them, I know I'm alive. Going back to nothingness, that's what I fear. I'm going to do my best to live forever. Starting today with a loam. Sorry, I mean, listen, buddy. I wish I could give you some tips, but it just kind of happened to me. Sometimes called a hand of Jupiter or a fire palm, a loam is an item with an enticing power. They can reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who has played that game knows that it only lasts so long before time catches up, and when it does, it often hits harder. Hand of Jupiter. Are you? Or are you? A fire palm. Chills my blood to hold it. Okay. I think it's this, right? There's only so many things left. I might as well. I'm wrong. Okay. Is it maybe... What is Jupiter? Jupiter is 10. You? Got it. Bam. Hand design made of tin. It also features a triangle symbol for fire. I didn't catch on to that. I was wondering what the fire part was, but I did see that Jupiter is 10 and yeah. Well. Good luck, Thomas. Hey, Agnes. There's been an unexpected death in the family. It hit all of us quite hard, but particularly my husband. I would like to gift him a heart chamber. Maybe you should gift him your presence and comfort instead of trying to cure everything with magic. Did you consider that? Like, look at this. Look at this drawing. Is this really something that'll comfort it? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be this thing because he's wearing it and it says blessing inside. There is a vast skull in the catacombs said to be that of the beast Blencathra. Holgar's followers believe that when he slew it, he trapped its soul along with its powers in an item known as the Wraith Chamber. Heart chambers are based on this mythical object, but they have morphed over time as a way to keep those dear to us close to heart after death. So that is a hunter's... whatever. Hunter's boon. I don't really know what that is, but it says blessing inside. He's got a lot of shit hanging from his belt, too. Oh, and that's the thing that's inside of my... whatever. Anyways, I'm pretty sure it's this. Here you go. Bam. Sketch of Holgar bears a sigil that resembles the Holgan Grim mask? That's it? Not the fact that it says blessing inside of the thing? Okay. Hey. Did you ever work out what was that Bishop Square thingy was? I suddenly remembered this note that I had found some time ago and it occurred to me that it might be related. I almost threw it away, but it intrigued me, so I held on to it. I haven't a clue what it means. Blessings in spring, risings in autumn. Okay. Well. Ah. Blessing in spring. This is not the symbol for spring. Rising in autumn. Well, enjoy your dinner. Have fun. The symbols on the map lead me up the winding stair of the North Tower. The pendant has been carefully hidden, but knowing where to look means that it does not take me long, and I am soon on my way back to the shop with a new trinket to add to our growing collection. Oh, this looks like a back massager or a sex toy. Laying on my desk like that does not do it any favors. Something isn't right at the museum. I'm worried it's all my fault. I hope my brother would be back by now. I have an idea, though. I'm no thaumaturge, but I think I can weaken it using a witherance. Oh dear me, this had better work. That's... witherance? The inverse of a fortinance and is sometimes put to a more malicious use. These stones can be crafted from stone, like the fortinance, but wood is more commonly used. Okay. You're made out of stone. Where is my fortinance? Okay. Okay, what symbol is on his chest? Gotta check that out. Weakness. It's this thing. It's this. It's this. He's the opposite. Bam. It is made of wood. My mind is severed. Need mether. Okay. 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 Restful mother. There's also something like abrasive mother, wasn't there? Field charm. Solemn mother. 3 types of method. The solemn variety is considered the most powerful. It permits the drinker to forge pathways in the mind to recall that which has been forgotten or repair that which has been broken. It will produce a noticeably stronger thaumic field than the other 2 types. Okay. Where are any of my methers? This is a restful mether. And this one. This one. Back on the bookshelf with you. You can go in there. Great. Okay. Okay. Probably that one. That one. Produces a stronger thaumic field. Alright. Have a... Get fixed, dude. I hope you get fixed. I discovered something via the thaumic needle. The woman who tried to swim across the lake was compelled to do so by some invisible force. She was looking for something, and whatever it is, it's right here in the Undermirror. That's not all. I decided to experiment with the Ambra. When I was under its spell, I heard whispers. Something was calling to me, and it left me feeling terribly afraid. This must be what it's keeping my patients in their trance-like state. I've never used a Gaudian siren before, but it occurred to me that I might be able to use it to drown out the whispers. Similar to informed thaumic needles, the Gaudian sirens serve a different purpose. They create a strong convulsion like a siren's call that can be used to divert attention. Okay. This one? Similar in shape to the thaumic needle. I am fantastic at everything. The curator learned that the Nalian casket is a dark article, a class reserved for the most cursed and the most dangerous of objects. He locked it away deep within the museum's archives, along with other such artifacts that are best kept from public eyes. I want an axe. I am under the barn where the axe meets the tree. There. Big farm. It. Is it like Greywick? Is it at the Greywick farm? I'll assume so. The scent of damp hay lingers in the air as crows pick at the muddy ground between some weathered stone barns. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering me little more than a nod before turning back to his work. I don't think I'll find anything useful here. No. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that means. What do you mean? Heathwood, Lockhouse, Boatyard, Stockside Rock, the Old Jail, Museum of History, the Spoken Word, Keystone Manor, Market Square, the Twinings, Town Hall, Blacksmith's Guild, the Convent, Undermere Station, the Pit, Mossy Wood, Galfrey's Tower, Mary Bell, Lake Stones, Calgarth Hall, Wordsworth Library, Jacob's Folly, Undermere Church, Strange Antiquities, Royston Farm? Royston Farm is warm and welcoming as its owner. He greets me with a grin and a handshake, always eager to share a story or two about the land. I ask him to let me know if he finds anything unusual. That's not it. Damn it. Where the axe meets the tree. Here? No. Jeez. It wouldn't be strange horticulture, right? Might as well. A curious plant shop on the edge of town is a quiet haven away from the bustle of the center. Ordinarily, I'd be delighted to while away some time there, but I have important work to do. And yet, an hour later, I find myself leaving the shop with a potted palliance and a weight off my shoulders. I had been chatting with the proprietor about the similarities and differences between our two disciplines with a gently purring hellbore in my lap. Aw, that was cute. It wasn't the— Oh! He actually really gave me a palliance! Oh my gosh! Wow, I wish he would have told me where the barn is. That wasn't nice. Where the axe meets the tree? Oh my gosh. Am I just crazy? Church. What is Jacob's Folly? Lady Rosalind built the folly in memory of her husband, lost to the lake, or so the story goes. Now it stands, wind-worn and empty, overlooking the water. I checked the turret just in case. Nothing but dust and old stones. Love doesn't leave much behind. Fuck. Dude, this one is making me feel a little bit like an idiot. What? I'm gonna come back to this later. Okay. We'll do that later. We do that later. Good morning. I'm getting more concerned about my mother. Hearing about that poor lady who drowned frightened me, but she'll turn up. She always does. I've had another breakthrough. This time I'm certain it's a clue that leads to another hidden part of Strange Antiquities. From the individual, a stone for dark purposes. From the celestial, a stone of the earth. From the diurnal, a stone of death. Thank you. The bloodstone. Stone of the earth. Jade. That's jade on it. Stone of death. This, maybe? No. this is. I can't imagine what it would be besides the jade in the middle being wrong. Yeah, Diasire. Me when the Diasire. Maybe this? No. Maybe switch. Switch. You not put it on the plinth? I can't. Why am I having such a hard time on the puzzles now? Okay. Warg, thank you for the mether. You're welcome. You feeling better? I have seen the yawning into the deep. I have seen beauty beyond the comprehending mind. The price is steep, but I pay it gladly. My shadow anchor is broken. Must replace. Okay, King. Shadow anchor. Sometimes uses practice of shadow casting, the art of projecting one's presence outside of the body. Without an anchor, minds have been known to become lost. Shadow anchor designs can vary greatly. Some prefer pendants, whereas others prefer to clutch a totem in their hand. Some make use of symbology, where others use gemstones. They will always produce a field from the individual branch, however. What does the Mentic look like? I forgot what the Mentic field looks like. I need the Wixic is what I need. Okay. That's what it looks like. I like how this is like, this thing can look like whatever, dude. Don't ask me. It's just, it's something. Awesome. Wow. So useful. Not that. Could be this. I gotta put my mother's away. That one there. I haven't decided which one you are yet. Uyuk use. Not you though. No, why did I do that? I knew that it wasn't gonna be that. We'll see what those gemstones are in a little bit. Nope. Nope. Okay. So that is anchor between body and mind. That feels very shadow anchor. And then what symbols are on this thing? Fire. That looks like confusion, but with an extra dash. And paralysis. It's not this. It's not that. Yeah, there we go. Hello, Audrey. You have shown yourself to be a useful ally in these worrisome times. Keep an eye on the lake in these coming days. When blackened eyes seek to the casket and waters turn to midnight, perform the sacrament and have faith in Holgar. What if I don't want to do that? I don't want to do that. No. Oh, Woodcutter's Lane, where the axe meets the tree. It's the meeting of Woodcutter's Lane and Pine Road. The side of the house sits a dilapidated barn. The stench of manure is overpowering. There's no sign of an owner, so I search carefully, not sure exactly what I'm looking for. Suddenly, I spy a flash of blue, a bottle. This is it. Look at this thing. Freaky. Freaky. Okay, well. I figured it out. Congratulations to me. I'm afraid this letter was sorted incorrectly and ended up going around to Kendall and back. Better late than never. I have spent a long time looking for an object that I believe to have been lost somewhere in the catacombs. And the adventurer and thaumaturge Marwyn left a trail to her hidden stash, or so the story goes. I followed it as far as the ossuary of the damned, a chilling bone-filled alcove carved into natural chamber in the upper levels. It seems that her markings have been worn away by time after that. I pass this story to you in hopes that you can succeed where I have failed. This? I'm able to follow Marwyn's trail for a while, but the carved markings are faded and worn by centuries of weathering. By the time I reach the ossuary, I can no longer make them out at all. Fortunately, I've always wanted an excuse to use a Carrick's candle. I don't know what that is. These light items produce an invisible light that peels back the years, allowing a glimpse into the past. The effect is often murky and blurred, but it works passably on stationary objects. They're marked by a depiction of a candle upon their surface. That's not a candle. Oh my gosh. Is this, what is that symbol? Hold on. What's the weird little... Wax! That's a candle! It's wax! It's wax! It's wax and flame! It's wax and fire! Stalagmites retreat under the light of the candle as I hold aloft and search the shifting rock walls for any signs of Marwyn's trail. Suddenly I see it, an M etched into the rock as clear as if it had been carved yesterday. I follow the trail in an excited hurry, tripping and stumbling as the candle distorts the height of the floor until I come to its end at a small boulder. Rolling the rock to one side, I reach behind it and reclaim Marwyn's lost treasure. So many of these things are shaped like little people. Oh, hey, did you get cursed? I think you got cursed. Feels though they're choking. Poison of the mind. Tormund's paralysis. Affects the mouth and tongue so that speech becomes impossible. Oh, so we did get cursed. Let's fix that. Sorry, dude. Tormund's Bane. Can be your tongue to cure paralysis or warn about the neck to protect against the curse. Like most items, they ward against curses. They emit a diurnic field pattern. I think this thing you can roll it. That's not a diurnic pattern, though. You... also not diurnic. Noctic. Oh my gosh. Do we have any identified stuff over here? Oh, you can roll it across the tongue. Here you go. Ah! I'm back. Thank you. Oh, I don't even know how I managed to get down from Weatherlam. Everything went dark after reading the inscription on the tall stone, but somehow I knew if I made it to Strange... I knew if I made it to Strange Antiquities, I would be okay. Through the darkness, I received a message from the Nameless Ones. They seek an item called a Nalian Casket. If we give it to them, they promise to free those it has infected. I don't think we have a choice. At least we can be certain of one thing. If they have the casket, they will not allow it to be opened. All they desire, all they value is power, and opening the casket will release all of its contained power. Oh. Oh no, Verona! The casket wants to be opened. The casket will be opened. Nothing can stop it now, and yet there is still a part of this mind that will not be quieted. Help me to calm this clamoring rage inside my head. This is your chance to elevate yourself above the scurrying ants that absently crawl through their meaningless lives. Abrasive Mother or Zephyrim? Let's just see which one of those will be nicer to my friend Veronica. And also put my Tormund's Bane away. There we go. So... Zephyrim. Resonant objects give off a faint odor that will be familiar to any thaumaturge. It is the scent of the storm of ozone and power, the scent of magic. When these vapors are inhaled deeply, they can unlock deep wells of anger and channel them into a powerful maelstrom. This is the power of the West Wind. And the Abrasive Mother. Type of Mother is used to purge unwanted memories. As with any procedure that can alter the mind, it should be used sparingly and considerately. Mothers are typically used in communal ceremonies designed to be easily passed from person to person. Part of this mind that will not be quieted. Is the angry one my friend Veronica, or is the angry one not my friend Veronica? Or Verona. I shouldn't call her. Okay. I think the angry person is Verona. In which case, Brewing Storm, this is Zephyrim. I really hope that was okay. Verona? Verona? Oh, I see. I don't get to know what it does. But the problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly, inevitably, the darkness seeps out. yarn. What the f- A road? Probably a road. Right? Maybe? Thank you. Where? Okay. Okay. It's following the yarn, right? It's like when you're like the labyrinth. We're all big fans of the labyrinth around here, right? It's just ooh. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Got it. Inhaling deeply from the spirit vault to stave off the madness of the depths, I make my way carefully down the crumbling passageways past the decaying crypts. Placed carelessly on top of the tomb is a collection of clay pots. Some lie in pieces, but most are whole. At first, the collection seems unremarkable, but one in particular stands out, and I take it back up to the surface to take a closer look. Pot. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. I would like a nephrocant. Do not be concerned, dear. I have used one before and I know what I am doing. These were once worn by the necromancers of the Five Knolls who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power became bound to them such that if they were to remove them, even after death, the nephrocant would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out the infections. However, they will still cause Baraxis if held against bare skin for a long period. Is Baraxis? Burning blood. Okay. Maybe if I just hold it, something will happen. I don't know if this is considered holding it with bare skin. Maybe. Bronze. Anything about resurrection in the hermetic symbols? Aloe, urine, agree. Oh, these were even in the book. Lightning. Rebirth. Oh, wait a minute. This is the ring, and then this the whole thing isn't the artifact. It's just that this is the hand that is experiencing Graxis. Oh my gosh, I've had this thing since the beginning of the game, and I thought it was so many different things. The vocal track and the sound is new. Please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. The Twinnings! Somebody start playing Escape from Final Fantasy XIV. 15. The Twinnings. The man who dropped off the card introduces himself as the owner of the Twinings, an unusual sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. It's called ironmongery? What a delightful word! He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions to a room unlike the others. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials. I know it might not look like much, but there are some items of value amongst the junk here, says the man. Take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I have indeed unearthed something very interesting that I am keen to take back to the shop for further investigation. Oh, it's got a bloodstone and, whatever that stone in the very last page of my book is. I am leaving the Twinings with my haul when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look around, annoyed, I notice to my horror that the man's eyes are black as coal. He rushes towards me and I stumble backwards, fumbling with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to stop him. Oh my gosh. A Wixit cord. Despite the name, these simple-looking items do not produce Wixit feels. They belong to the diurnal branch. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa Stones. Fortunately, this effect is not permanent. Are you diurnal? No, of course you're not. Why would the thing I just got be diurnal? Bye. The cat just ran into the room. Oh no, is he? Alright, didn't make it under the bed. Okay. It's called a Wixit cord, but... Alright, well let's just do all reliable and find stuff with diurnal fields. That is not diurnal. What's that? Oh. Oh, you'd think it would be this one because it has the symbols of paralysis literally freaking everywhere. But that is Noctic. Already looked at that one, didn't I? This is diurnal. It is not that. Okay. Okay. They belong to the diurnal branch. That is okay. Jeez. Vedic stone, I guess. Well... Well... This is promising. But it's not that. It does say diurnal branch. This is a mether. Why am I... Am I missing something? I haven't identified a Wixic chord. Sorry, I was doing some stuff. I probably heard the bring because I am bad at hitting buttons on my computer. I mean, this is paralysis. I mean, fuck it. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot that diurnal is also I forgot that diurnal has two different fields. Okay. To my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestones. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I finally come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson, but by the time I return to the Twinings, the man is nowhere to be seen. Hello, Edmund. Something bad is about to happen. The Ravens know it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a Cassander to see paths ahead, but I saw what it did to him and vowed to never touch one again after he died. But the gnawing worry of what is coming has become too much for me. The eyes of a Cassander focus on the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a magnetic field as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious selenic. Care should always be taken with the object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the paths shown to them and have been led to ruin. Okay. Well, my gut says this thing. But it's not selenic. This is selenic. also selenic, but I don't think it's it because there isn't really enough identifying features on it. Cracking out the old hermetic symbology. Maybe, I guess, inner perception. Feeling of disquiet lances my body. Strong feeling of being watched. I think it's this one. Oh, here we go. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. Let's see. I was getting rid of the, thing in chat. Full spam message. Let's do this because it's much harder to get something like that. There we go. And then we just need a moon, and then we're done. Stars can match any symbol. I forgot about that. Oops. But we still win. We win those. Okay. You want a Cassander? It's not this thing. I guess this? No. Am I just forgetting what the selenic field looks like? God forbid I'm doing that. No, I'm not forgetting what selenic looks like. This is selenic. Haven't stored anything in there by accident. Causing me to reflect on my own mortality. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. Although that does a Noctic field, doesn't it? Yeah, that's Noctic. Jade, which wouldn't do anything about seeing. I'll do it anyways, just to... Nope. Okay. Do I have... Get back here. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. This fucking thing. Woo! Are you? Are you? You are Selenic. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. There always seems to be something going on in Undermere. The sooner I can get this sorted and be on my way, the better. My uncle gave me a ring, and I have had nothing but bad fortune ever since. I'm starting to think I might be cursed. Is there a way to uncurse it? Feels that they're choking. Sensation of burning. Scarring. Hallucinations. None of these are bad fortune. Do you normally look like that? Do I have you as a profile? I forgot I have this thing. I don't think that's a blue tint. I think that's just... Put this back on the shelf. This... Why isn't this checked off? I just identified this. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh. What is this? Basic purifier? Daedalus, Libula. Acoustic purifier. I have been researching these ancient customs, particularly those related to thaumaturgy, and I'm fascinated by the use of object and ritual ceremonies. If you were able to get your hands on a grist, I would be interested in studying it further. For the ritual of the broken path, a grist is heated slowly over flame. To have its full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. The ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixic art. It is common to suffer burns, but when done correctly, it should not be painful. The snake thing, wherever the little fingers. Snakes are, I think, and then, I guess, Wixic. Opaz. Bloodstone. Amethyst. So this is to communicate. I feel like if there's any stone to be a bloodstone. Causing me to reflect on my mortality. Maybe I'm gonna do this? Anything? I don't know. I don't know exactly how to test this. Okay. Sander back. Break out the usual. Want this one up here. That is sick. Okay. No. No. Why do I always test that? I know that it doesn't have any fields. That's Wixic. Not Wixic. You're Wixic. Don't test that, you know. Okay. Made of tin. Yeah. Let's play dice again. Or not, apparently. Apparently not. Oh, maybe... Snakes. Snakes are the nameless god thing on the... No. Okay, now I actually for real have to play dice. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Let's do this one. I mean, we're on a roll here. Just keep going, I guess. Ah! Oh, Jupiter, thank you. What? Why can't I... Hold on. If it can be any symbol, why can't I... Oh, it all needs to be the same symbol, doesn't it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, gamers. Oh, no. And that didn't count because I got... Oh no. I think this is a game over. I need 2 of these to be those butterflies. Nope. Oh. Why do I play dice games? Let's do this one. This one, absolutely. Ooh. Now I just need 2 snakes. And we got them. Thank you, Jupiter. Okay. Girl, what is a Gris? Maybe... I mean... No. Yeah? Scorcher Soot? Okay, so it is this thing. Well, guess I should have figured that out. There's been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from Backbarrow. I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock and my village. Better me than a young man with his life ahead of him. I have come to prepare my sword. I guess we look for something that's good against basilisks. Cyrene ward. Oh my gosh, just like Cyrene from Hawkeye Star Rail. They do not offer protection against the basilisk. Let's not give him that one. Folium. A blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. There are huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves perform the ritual before seeking out the basilisk, as a folium blade is known to pierce its armor. It's this, it's that, it's the this thing. From people drawing blades across it. Yeah! I've escaped. At first, my patients grew agitated when I used the Gaudian siren, but then I had to break through. Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, even calm. I made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraints. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working, or if perhaps it never worked and she tricked me, but almost immediately she changed back and turned violent. Before I knew it, the others had managed to she had managed to freeze the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital. I have no idea where they've gone. Thank you for telling me. Okay. Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular... I'm so sorry. Power that had leached into the stone and the earth from its lightless tomb. We got 2 more days. Ah, and it's a gravestone. What the fuck? Okay. Oh! I bet you if I go to this, change it to that. And then it has the half moon on the gravestone. The air is stifling in the darkness and the claustrophobia of the tunnels almost overwhelms me, but I press on. I remind myself there are few who venture down here. Yeah, which means the chances of an interesting find are higher. It doesn't take long for my search to bear fruit. Ah, I can kill someone now. The Witherance was a terrible idea. I've only gone and made things worse. I wish Eli was back. He'd know what to do. Some years ago now, a friend brought an item to me, a black casket, and I learned it was a dark article. I should have brought it to Eli right then and there, but I knew he would want to destroy it. I'm a collector of things. It seemed too important to allow it to be destroyed, and now I see how naive that was. This casket is far more dangerous than anything I have come across before, and now I hear they are looking for it with their black eyes. Either I need to keep them out of the museum or bring the casket here to Strange Antiquities and hide it in one of its secret places. Okay. We'll do, what's the Dread Vivant? Only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts, it can siphon power away from oneself from some time. The power rising up off of a Dread Vivant is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, of good and evil, of hope and despair. And the other one was a what? Lunima? Lunima, also called a moon pool or heart of tranquility, harnesses the power of the elements to create an aura of unease. They can be used to keep people away from places where they are not welcome. There's a superstition among thaumaturges that says a Lunima should not be used when the moon is full. It's not known where this idea came from. So, I guess we want to do the Vivant because that'll bring it here, and I don't want to just like try and keep things out of his place because if it's a full moon, they're just gonna come in, right? Reflect on my immortality. Nope. Is this the Dread Vivant? Because it's got the death and the life. There we go. Give me my mail, dude. Uneasy, quiet in town today. There aren't many people out and about. I'm heading straight home as soon as I'm done with my deliveries. I've recently come into possession of a number of texts on the subject of arcane artifacts. You're welcome to them if they are of any use to you. If I don't hear from you, I will donate them to the library across the street. Yes, let's go to the library. Because they didn't leave a thing. Wordsworth Library. Wordsworth Library is a quiet haven of books, knowledge, and its shelves well stocked and well kept, a place where time slows with every turn of a page. The librarian, Simone, sits at the desk, her focus fixed on her work as always. I found some old books that dig into the history of Strange Antiquities, she said without looking up. It's very old, you'll know. I'll be sure to visit if I find anything useful. I guess I go tomorrow, because it's not heard. With all that's happening in Undermere, I picked the worst possible week to lose my Briggic charm. I hope you can have one I can replace it with. Of course, babe. Offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, and wisdom in times of uncertainty. It wields the power of the Maiden, the Mother, and the Crown, the Wiccan Triple Goddess. I think it's gonna, like, use the... Yeah. Yeah, this thing. Bam. I'm sorry, I did not intend to be away for so long. I trust the shop has not been in too much trouble to look after my absence. I learned a lot from my time in Oxford. There's a powerful dark article here in Undermere called the Nailing Casket. Yeah, your brother knows a lot about it. Now you're telling me my foolish half-witted brother has had it in his museum this whole time. I know how to destroy it, but it's not going to be easy. Whatever happens, it must not be opened. We need to create a Pillar of Calaris. From what I've gathered, such a feat has not been attempted in over 500 years. I hope there's enough time to prepare. I'm afraid I can't say, but I'll be back as soon as I can. Powerful blast of energy that can consume the darkness, in my opinion, is the safest way to destroy powerful dark articles. It can only be produced at a time of significant thaumic convergent. Strength and weakness, light and darkness, align these opposing powers at compass points. With Cortian's light, the strong will be made weak, and the dark will be made light. Okay. What does any of that mean? The Ossic Ring. Oscorchan. Okay. I do know, so strength and weakness is going to be the Fortinance and the Witherance. The Sun Bond might be light. Darkness. Oh, Light of Corchan. Have no connection with the League of the Amphibian Heart. Objects can darkness to light and fear. Okay. They're Noctic. Oh! It's bad as this thing, because it has the snakes on it, and the amphibians have stuff with snakes. Gonna put those there. I have had energy drained by some disturbing evil power. For days now I have felt tired and frail, and then today I found something that horrified me. Beneath my bed I discovered a carved wooden effigy with a strange symbol painted on it. I don't know who has done this to me, but all I want for now is to lift this feeling of weakness. So they left a Witherance under her bed, and she needs a Fortinance. I would like a blood back. The nameless ones are restless. I'm ready to hear their voice. Okay, well. What is a blood back? Aww. Maybe the Orford Spire? He's already done the Amphibian Talon. What is a bloodback? My gosh. My cat, Fire Hazard, is meowing very loudly outside the bedroom door, but he's not allowed inside. Don't sound so sad, buddy. I'll hang out with you later, okay? Once I finish this game, there's only 2 more days, hun. By 2, I mean like 1, because I'm pretty close to the end of this day, I think. I mean, this thing has a bloodstone on it. We'll go with that. Oh, hell yeah. I don't... Okay. A number of texts on arcane artifacts. I bet that it's in the thing. I went to move the casket, but it's gone. What do we do? I heard Eli is back in town, but if he hasn't come to see me, and if he's not here, I don't know where to find him. Oh god, what do we do? Dude. Why? It festered and pulsated until it could no longer be contained. Some part of it reached out from the darkness, creating eyes so that it might find itself, and hands so that it might open itself. The casket wanted to be opened. Well... I lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and arcane. Well, to the library. No. Oh, the library across the street! Several scrolls of the scrolls look promising, but they're written in the Dradic script, and my understanding is too rudimentary. Hacha! The effects of the Babelia makes my head spin, and I close my eyes for a moment as my mind catches up. The pages swirl and blur in front of me, letters and words floating in and out of focus. After a time, I find that I can read them, although it takes some effort, and I feel drained as I reach the end. Yeah, there's the blood. Okay. Okay, so I wasn't supposed to just kind of guess because there was a bloodstone on it? Okay. The museum was ransacked last night. I went looking for my brother, but he's nowhere to be found. The good news is they didn't find what they were looking for. I moved the casket myself and hid it here in one of Strange Antiquities vaults. It's safer now, but we can't leave it here for long. I have more to prepare, but I've left instructions on how to access the vault in the desk drawer. Thanks, Eli. A candle that gives off no light, an anchor that has never touched the ocean, a finger but not of flesh. Let's see what... Beneath books about the esoteric and the arcane. Entering the library, I'm drawn to a dark alcove around the right, bearing the title Esoterica and Arcana. I'm sure there is much to learn here, but sadly, a cursory glance is all I have time for today. Piled up on a reading desk, I find books on ornithology alongside bestiaries of the old world. You can learn a lot about a person from the books they read. So it's there. Below books? Here? Yes! As I open the door, I am hit by the musty smell of damp. This room hadn't been entered for some time. The corner of the room is piled high with scrolls of parchment and old books, and beneath the debris, I find something of interest. Like his turn black. As omens say, I'd say that's probably quite a bad one, but the mail won't deliver itself. You're so right, Edmund. I found this note in an old writing desk up at Gleeskin Castle. I expect it will mean more to you. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. It feels all too prescient as we hurtle towards winter and a terrible, unknowable fate. Fear in autumn. Oh, I don't remember what this symbol of fear looks like. Fear... Got it. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. I searched the room at the foot of the western tower quite thoroughly before finding a stash of papers. I think that's supposed to be stash of papers. To my dismay, they are largely the scrawlings of a madman, but amongst the nonsense, there is some valuable information. Okay. Back on the shelf. Is this... Okay. Okay. Is the Amphision Talon made of flesh? Don't know. An anchor that has never touched the ocean. Okay, so Eric's candle is that. Where's the shadow anchor? And I don't know if this is supposed to be that, but I've discovered the missing piece of the puzzle. There's an ancient shrine to the nameless god at the skull of Blencathra. It seemed humanity tried worshipping them once long ago before we learned how little they care for us. We must take the casket there. Whatever happens, we must not allow it to be opened. It's time to end this now. Bring the casket to the pit. Okay. Okay. How do I open? That's the way I open the vault. Talon. Oh, maybe the witch's finger? I think the witch's finger. Yep. Said to be the severed digits of the Witch of Undermere. They're capable of inflicting intense pain. Are there any other fingers, or is it just the witch's finger? I don't even know what the witch's finger is, man. Maybe... Well, there's nothing underneath finger in the... Okay. Pain. Oh, maybe if I touch it, it'll make me hurt? What? I have a strong sense of being watched. I'm not trying- I'm trying to touch, not trying to perceive inwardly. Or, where's the thing that he left me about the... Okay. None of these are witch's fingers. Oh. Hold on a second. Or High Green Church. The church is old and the roof is in need of repairs. Moss and lichen add splashes to colors of the otherwise gray exterior. I wander around the back of the church where an old yew tree stands. Its gnarled branches scratch gently against faded gravestones in the breeze. Pastor strays into my moment of quiet reflection and imparts some local lore. The tree is known as the Witch of the High Green Church, and there are those that believe it to have unnatural powers. While the tree lives, the witch's fingers are cut from its limbs and alleged to provide healing through pain. Isn't this made of you? Got it. Oh my gosh. Yep. This and this. Haboo. Oh, a small casket. I'm just gonna stick that under there. And where did Eli want me to go? The pit? He wanted me to go to the pit, right? The sun is low in the sky as we arrive at the pit, casting a warm light across the treetops into the open fields. A solitary raven cries out from the tree line, and I look to the skies, but they are empty. The pit itself is an ominous sight that the otherwise serene atmosphere can do nothing to diminish. It is a scorched black hole, perhaps 5 meters in diameter, and has that unnatural look to it. This is a site of thaumic convergence. It is no simple thing to destroy an object of this kind. We need to set up opposing powers at opposing compass points. Strength and weakness, light and darkness. And finally, we need the light of Corchin to bind them. So, Witherance, Ordnance, and then Unbound is light. I like having to do a ritual. This is fun. Darkness. Gonna bring cloak. That might work. Just want to be sure. No. It does not represent a recognizable thaumic field. Yeah, I think it's the Tenebrin Cloak. Just have to remember where that is. Finding seed. I never found out what this thing is. Well, I've never found out what a couple things are. Ambra. Ah! Tenebrin Cloak. The shelves are so full now. We've got so much stuff. I maybe could have gotten more depending on... I don't know if I solved everything. And then the Courtian's Light in the middle, which is this? I hope this works. Eli inspects my work. His face shows little emotion, but he seems satisfied. By now, the sun has finished setting and only a hint of red afterglow remains in the darkening sky. The raven croaks his mournful cry once again, but this time there is a reply, and then another. I look up and see several dark shapes circling above. Quickly now, they're here. I spin around to follow Eli's gaze and my pulse quickens as I look across the field. A large group of shadowy figures is walking steadily towards us. We can't see their faces at this distance, but in the low light, but I'd be willing to bet that every one of them has pools of midnight for eyes. In the sky above, the ravens continue to grow in number and their caws and cries get louder and louder. I look down at the black object in my hands, such a small thing. And yet, its seductive power is impossible to ignore. It wants to be opened. Suddenly, it feels inevitable. The casket now, but I'm not sure I want to give it to him. Oh, I can choose to give him the Wixit cord to paralyze him or the casket. I want to go for the good ending. Whoa! It makes the lights purple. Here you go, Eli. The wave of intoxicating power washes over me, but I hold strong against it. I hand over the casket, and together we begin activating the items arranged around the pit. Working as fast as we can, it still takes longer than we'd like, and when I look up again, the thaumaturge has fear in his eyes. We're too late. The mob is upon us. One of them grabs Eli and tries to wrestle the casket from his hands. I rush across to help him, but it's no use. They're all around us. The man tears the casket free and it clatters the floor, skittering towards the edge of the pit before coming to a rest on the precipice. The gray-haired woman stoops to pick it up, and I am surprised to find that I recognize her. It's Verona Green, the occult scholar. Oh, now we're gonna see if I did the right choice when I gave her that artifact earlier. The mob cheers, but Verona turns towards me, and I am no longer afraid. Her eyes are ringed with darkness, but they are not black. Back from the dead. She winks at me and throws the casket into the pit. Yes! At the same time, Eli activates the light of Courtian. Time stands still, and there is a rush and a roar as a swirling vortex of blue-green light races up out of the pit. The casket is sent soaring up into the night sky, where it seems to hang for a moment, turning slowly in the air until, with a shrieking, splintering crash, it shatters into 1,000 pieces, and there is nothing but smoke and the smell of ozone, and all is quiet. It's been a few weeks since the casket was destroyed, but I am still riding on the high of the elation of relief from that night. Everything seemed to come together right when it needed, and somehow we avoided terrible catastrophe. Those who were under the casket spell were released almost immediately. They remembered nothing from their ordeal, but there seems to be no lingering ill effects, and Dr. Robertson says they have all made a full recovery. It is rare for Eli to express much emotion, but even he congratulated me on my strength and resolve in the face of such darkness. He too felt the allure of the casket and was worried that it would overwhelm me. He told me with a hint of pride that I would make a fine thaumaturge. Yay! Oh my gosh! How many are alive? Alive? Audrey murdered by her own bloodthirsty followers when the casket was not opened. Bonnie is insane. She did kidnap my cat. Did I get Jupiter back? Missing, still aboard the Mary Bell where you left him, you monster. Oh, I forgot that I needed to get, I forgot that's what happened, that you need to get him. Oh no. Oh, that's why he didn't come back. I didn't know. I'm so sorry, Jupiter. Oh, Jupiter. And this guy's insane. Well, I got everybody. Basically. Except Jack and Jupiter and Bonnie. Although, again, Bonnie did try to kidnap my cat. And Audrey kind of deserved it. Wow, good game. It's also kind of crazy that this game was mostly made by 2 people, plus good music from Benjamin Young. Yeah. Epilogue. My father is suffering from Morgan's insanity. His doctors have given up on him, but Dr. Robertson told me there might be a way to save him. He said it might be possible to stop the infection spreading from... whatever. What was it? What'd she say? Morgan's insanity? Okay, well, actually, that's probably gonna be it for today. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Maybe, next time it might be some more Strange Antiquities. Maybe try and get another ending. I might also go on to a different game. I guess we'll see what that is. But thanks, everybody, for coming out. And let's see if I can figure out how to save this game really quickly, actually. I sure hope I saved that. Did it save? Oh, I bet I just... Oh, you know what I probably did is it probably did save my stuff. I just accidentally hit the bottom instead of the top because I didn't... Okay, well, yeah. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I hope you all have a good day. Bye-bye.